You are searching for something. Maybe you can't name it, but you feel it. A quiet emptiness, a lingering thought that there is something more waiting for you. We all search for meaning. Some look for it in success, in validation, in love. Others chase it through experiences, distractions, or in the constant pursuit of something new. But no matter how much we achieve, no matter how much we chase, something always feels just out of reach. Why? Why do we always feel like we are missing something? Why does fulfillment seem temporary? From the moment we are born, we are taught to seek. We are told that happiness lies somewhere ahead of us, in a future achievement, in a perfect relationship, in wealth, in recognition. And so, we keep moving, keep chasing, keep hoping that when we finally reach that next milestone, everything will make sense. But have you ever stopped to wonder, what if what you are searching for is not ahead of you, but already within you? What if the very act of searching is what keeps you from finding it? We are told that happiness comes from the world around us. Society teaches us that success, wealth, recognition, these are the things that will bring us fulfillment. We grow up believing that if we just reach the next goal, the next achievement, the next milestone, then we will finally feel whole. And so, we chase, we work harder, we seek approval, we buy things we don't need, striving to become the person we think we should be. For a moment, we feel satisfied. The promotion, the applause, the momentary victory, it feels real, it feels meaningful. But soon, the feeling fades. And so, we set another goal, another chase, another reason to keep moving forward. We tell ourselves that maybe we just haven't reached the right milestone yet. Maybe this time will be different. But it never is. Have you ever wondered why? Why does fulfillment never last? Why do we always feel like something is still missing? Because external things were never meant to fill an internal void. Because happiness was never something to be chased. There is a voice inside you, one that has always been there. It speaks in moments of silence, in the gaps between your thoughts, in the quiet before sleep. But you rarely hear it, because the world is loud. From the moment you wake up, you are pulled into noise, social media, news, endless distractions. There is always something demanding your attention, something filling the silence. And so, you drown out your own voice. You listen to the opinions of others. You seek answers in books, in podcasts, in the experiences of those who came before you. You look everywhere except within yourself. Not because you don't want to hear your inner voice, but because you don't trust it. You have been taught to doubt yourself, to believe that wisdom comes from outside, from authority, from tradition, from those who seem more certain than you. But the greatest thinkers, the most enlightened minds, did not find truth in the noise of the world. They found it in silence. They turned inward. They learned to listen. What would happen if you stopped searching for answers out there and started listening to yourself? Silence is uncomfortable. We fill our lives with distractions, not because we need them, but because we fear what we might hear in the quiet. But when you strip everything away, when there are no voices telling you what to do, no screens demanding your attention, what remains? You, your thoughts, your truth. The greatest minds in history, philosophers, monks, sages, knew this. They sought solitude not to escape the world, but to understand it, to understand themselves. Because in silence, you begin to hear what has always been there, your own voice, your own wisdom. You start to notice what truly matters to you, what you fear, what you desire, what you have been running from. And if you listen long enough, you might realize you already know the answers. They were never out there. They were never waiting in some distant future. They have been inside you this entire time. But to hear them, you must be willing to listen. You will never have all the answers, and that is okay. Life is not meant to be a straight path. It is not a puzzle to be solved or a destination to be reached. It is something you experience, something you grow through. But the mind resists this truth. We want certainty. We want to know what will happen next. We want control. And when we do not have it, we feel lost. But the truth is, you do not need to know where the path leads. You only need to trust yourself enough to take the next step. Because the journey is not about finding something outside of you. It is about remembering what was always within you. Confidence, clarity, peace, the ability to stand in uncertainty and know that you will find your way, not because the world will guide you, but because you have learned to trust yourself. And that is enough.